So Rita, we've been talking a lot about spending habits and saving recently on our social media, and you were telling me that there is something people do, like people spend money because they're triggered to spend money.
Yeah.
Like outside of your basic needs, there's certain things that trigger you to spend money. So could you like tell us a few things about that, or some of the triggers rather?
Okay, so a lot of people actually spend because they don't know what triggers them. What are their triggers? For example, they don't know what their triggers are. So we want to highlight what these triggers might be.
Okay, so could you like first tell us what a trigger is?
A trigger is any situation or anything that jumpstarts your emotion to do something, or it jumpstarts your emotion to bring a certain level of dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good hormone.
So basically, what causes you to do something?
Yes,
All right.
That's a trigger.
Okay.
So when it comes to like spending habits, a lot of people, one of the triggers that a lot of people have to deal with is the high that they get from spending money.
High.
The high. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like the high that addicts get from like
using drugs and stuff,
shooting up cocaine or something like that. So that kind of high is when like the dopamine levels in your brain like increase because of an action that you're.
So you're saying there are people who actually get the same they get the same situation mentally as people who use drugs by spending money.
Yeah, by spending their money. Yes.
Okay, all right.
So the minute like they get paid at the end of the month, their dopamine levels cannot go up for them to get the high that they need unless they spend this money. So these are the kind of people who instead the first thing they'll think about, instead of thinking I need to put a certain percentage of my income aside, is go out, buy friends some drinks, let people know that I've been paid, buy some clothes that I've been ogling about the whole month that maybe I've not even decided on whether I'm going to buy it or not, such stuff. So they do those things, they start looking for ways to spend that money in order for them to get that dopamine, their dopamine levels rising.
And you're also saying this happens to almost everybody, unless like it even happens to like people like us.
Yes.
So unless you're like really careful, you have to know what triggers you, right?
Yes. And if the high is what triggers you, what you need to do is get like alternatives to what shoots up your dopamine levels. And these are not like unhealthy alternatives, they're healthy alternatives. So do something different that doesn't necessarily force you to spend your money. You can I don't know, maybe do something that's more affordable. If you want to treat your friends, for example, instead of going out there and buying them drinks with all your cash, just prepare a small meal with your friends at home. Do some home cooking. If your guys, just chill at home, watch some Netflix, just have some boy talk at home without necessarily going and like blowing all your money on drinks and stuff.
So the high is number one.
Yes.
That's the first trigger.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about trigger number two.
The second trigger is competition, and I think we've been here where like the need to feel like you've won, and this comes especially when there are sales, especially in the supermarket. That's one of my biggest weaknesses. Like the supermarkets and the stores, they know what sales do to a consumer's brain. So in your brain, when you see a sale, you feel the need that if I buy that and I buy that and I buy that, I would have won because I've bought it at a cheaper price. So you're thinking you're saving money, but you're not saving money. You're spending money, and you'll spend even on things you don't need simply because they've told you it's 50% off.
So the second trigger is competition.
Yes.
And you think you're saving money, but you're spending. Actually, this is so true because there is something in psychology called, I think it's persuasion or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you are made to believe that you're saving money when you actually aren't. So for example, you go to the store and they'll write something like 50% off.
Yeah.
And the price of that item is, let's say, I don't know, 2,500. And simply because it's written 50% off, you think you're saving 2,500, but what's happening is you're actually spending 2,500.
Yes, exactly.
But because you want to compete and tell your friend, hey, guess what? I bought this at 2,500 less than you. You feel triggered to buy that thing that you don't need.
Exactly. And the second aspect of competition is when you're buying things you cannot afford because you're competing with your friends and your family members. So they have stuff at their houses and you want to buy the same stuff that they have so that you can also feel as though you're in the same economic status.
That one is just the worst.
As your friends or your family members. So you'll not be saving your money. Instead of saving your money, you'll be spending that money so that you can be able to be like to feel that you're competing favorably
with others.
Yes.
All right, cool. Number 3.
So number 3 is retail therapy. Retail therapy, this happens mostly in women, where they go out shopping or they go out buying stuff so that they can treat emotional wounds, or so that they can feel as though they're not sad anymore. Or
wait, you're saying there are people who treat wounds by shopping?
Yes, by shopping or spending their money. It's like therapy to them. It's what we call retail therapy. So you go out spending money, shopping in a just as a way of you numbing a negative emotion that you may have, be it sadness, be it grief.
So sort of like some people do the same thing but with food.
Yes.
Or with drugs and sex and whatever.
Exactly. And some people really suffer because of retail therapy, because they feel as though they're getting rid of a certain painful situation, but some end up spending money that they do not have. And when they spend money they do not have, they resort to getting money in other really bad ways, so that they can continue with that habit. And the only solution to retail therapy really is looking for other coping mechanisms other than going out spending money or just shopping in order to numb pain. One of the healthy coping mechanism is maybe talking about it. Talking really helps. Reading books, engaging in things that edify you.
Is this a habit that someone acquires, or is it just somebody like how you are, or is it something that's in your subconscious mind?
It can be in your subconscious mind, and it's something. It's also something that some people acquire. It's a habit that people acquire based on seeing someone else doing it. Especially women. Women may think that that's a healthy coping habit because someone else does it, right, and it helps them.
So essentially what you want to do if you are suffering from retail therapy is replace that behavior with a behavior that's more profitable, not profitable, or let me say with a behavior that's more beneficial or less harmful.
Yes.
All right.
So the last one is spending money because you're bored or out of leisure. Just doing it out of leisure, or maybe you're bored.
So you're just sitting around at home and you're like, I wonder what I should do today. Let me go spend some money at the mall.
Yes, something like that.
Let me go buy something.
Yes. So you end up spending money simply because you're bored. And the only solution to this is just keep yourself busy. Just keep yourself busy. Do something else. Watch a movie. Don't go to the mall to spend money.
Does this apply to people who are broke also?
Spending money because they're bored.
Or it depends?
I think it depends on the person. I think mostly it depends on the person, but it doesn't really I can't really say that this is what rich people do, or this is what people who have money do, because there's some people
it's your habits.
May not have the money to spend, but even the little that they have that they need to spend on basic needs,
they find a way using it up.
Yes.
So basically it doesn't matter whether you're rich or you have less money.
Yeah.
It's about your habits.
Yes.
And if your habits suck,
yes,
it doesn't matter how much money you end up getting. If you are getting triggered by the wrong things, you're basically going to be spending in the wrong areas and essentially end up either broke, bankrupt, or having just basically a lot of debt.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So what should we look out for in the next video?
In the next video, we'll talk about how to embrace change. That is how to accommodate an effective saving culture, because a lot of people hate change, and that's why they do not save their money. So yeah, that's what we'll talk about in the next video. You can check us out on YouTube as well. The link is in the bio, and follow us on Instagram.